But what's really cool about this tribe right here is international. We cover 4 states and 2 countries over 2 continents. It's just phenomenal what the internet has been able to provide to us and bring to the table. Yeah, totally agree with you. Well, just to continue on with what Nick was saying about accountability and not having the need to have the Lone Ranger effect is what I took away from this tribe concept as well. In fact, I just wanted to state real quickly what the intention of this call is, to be able to provide you, everybody who's on this call, the understanding and the idea of what the tribe concept is all about. Not only how to be a tribe, but how to find people in your niche. We're going to cover that as well, how to be able to connect with people using all these personal branding techniques, but more like relationship marketing first. We're going to be able to show all that. But I just want to cover real quick how we even got started. My job, or what I tried to do in the beginning, about early in the summer, I was looking for a blog. Someone said, oh, you got to get on a blog, about 3 years ago. And I put it off. Going, I don't know what I can say. What value do I have? Well, eventually I got over that after seeing a few other people put their blogs together. And I was like, okay, I like this, I like that. So I'm like, all right, fine. So early this summer, I jumped into it, and I'm like, I'm going to look for a blog. So I went out and I saw several dozen blogs, and I picked out this, I like that, because I needed someone to design it, and I found someone to do that. But what I noticed on some people's blogs, it was like kind of like a ghost town. There was like nobody home sometimes. There was 1 or 2 posts, and I was like, okay, maybe they're new into the blogging. The post maybe was like 4 or 5 months old, or a couple of months old, and then there were like no comments. Maybe somebody had like 6 or 7 posts with 0 comments, or maybe they installed that retweet meme and there was like 1 retweet. And I actually thought that was pretty sad, and actually kind of made me a little bit more nervous, going, well, if I start putting some stuff out there, some good content, who's going to read it? How do I get in front of millions of people? How do I market and position myself when there's all these other people out there doing the same thing? So I was taking the concept of tribes that I heard from a couple other mentors that started dripping on this concept, and I thought, well, what if I just reached out to a few people and see if, like, well, maybe we can visit each other's blogs and kind of comment and kind of retweet, and we'll go from there. So I went out and I created my blog, thenetworkdad.com, and I went out and I seeked out a few people, and lo and behold, Carrie Rogney and Dr. John had the same exact thought that same week I reached out to them. And we're going to share that a little bit more as we get into that, a little bit more about the story. But the main thing about all this tribe is you want to be able to connect, and you want to have a home, and a blog is the first place to go.